Namaste. My name is Dr. Nagarajan. I am from Division of Yoga and Spirituality Department. My topic is planets influencing spiritual life, a Vedic astrological perspective. What is astrology? Vedic astrology is one of the 6 Vedangas and a spiritual science guiding the soul's energy journey. Beyond predicting worldly affairs, it aids in understanding karmic patterns and advancing towards moksha, which is liberation. Spiritual astrology focuses on inner development, self-inquiry, and realization of the Supreme Self. Key planetary influences shape one's spiritual tendencies through their placement, strength, and yoga in the Janma Kundali. The concept of the spiritual evaluation in Jyotisha. The Janma Kundali, which is the natal chart, reflects accumulated karmas and spiritual potentials. Moksha houses in Vedic astrology, see, there are 3 houses indicate the moksha. The 4th house, 8th house, and the 12th house. Here the 12th house is the moksha sthana. These 4 houses are the central to the spiritual evaluation. The 4th house is for inner peace, the contentment. The 8th house is for transformation, occult knowledge. The 12th house, what I said, the place for moksha sthana, the 12th place. The planets in or aspecting this house greatly influence the spiritual awakening. Now we are going to see the key planets influencing the spiritual life. The first is an important thing is the moksha karaka. The Ketu is playing the major role for getting a person's life spiritual. Number 1, we are talking about the Ketu, symbol of detachment and past life spiritual merit. Ketu is the responsible for moksha. If Ketu is in 12th place, the moksha karaka is in moksha sthana, the person's life will be very spiritual. And the second is Shani, the karma karaka. Shani is called as a karma karaka. Why? Shani is giving the benefits or doshas or yogas based on his previous birth. Shani represents accusation, test, and solitude. Shani represents strengthness, long-term spiritual discipline. A person can lead to fear or regret if afflicted. And the third thing is Jupiter, which is Guru, the divine teacher. If the Guru and Ketu will be in the 12th place, the person will become a yogi. The person will become a sannyasi. The conjunction between the Ketu and Guru should be within the 10 degree, which means the 3 padas. For example, Guru is in Ashwini 1st pada and the Ketu should be in Ashwini 3rd pada or 4th pada. So the Mesha Rashi is the 12th place. The Guru is in Ashwini 1st pada and the Ketu is in Ashwini 3rd pada or 4th pada. This much of distance between Guru and Ketu will give the spiritual life. The person will become a yogi or sannyasi. Next, the Surya. Surya is the representer of Atma, the soul, and inner illumination. Next is Chandra, the moon. He is the responsible for the devotion and precapacity. Chandra is the responsible for source of dharma, spiritual wisdom and faith. He encourages ethical living and devotion. His affliction may result in dogma or false beliefs. Next one is Rahu. Generally, we are talking about the Rahu. If Rahu is in 12th place, what will happen? The person's, the Shayanasthanam, 12th place is also known as a Shayanasthanam, which is the affection between the couples. So, if Rahu is in 12th place, the affection between the couples will not happen. If the affection between the couple will not happen, means the person will automatically turn into the spiritual life. So, Rahu is playing the minor role. Ketu is only playing the major role for spiritual life, but Rahu is playing the minor role for a person's spiritual life. Here we are going to discuss about the yogas indicating spiritual potential. Moksha yoga, benefic planets in Moksha's house, which is 4, 8 and 12. Jnana yoga, Guru Chandra combination in trines for wisdom. And the Sannyasa yoga, what I said, 4 or more planets in one sign, especially Shani or Ketu for renunciation. If Shani and Ketu, some other planets are being in the 12th place, the person will be a sannyasi. The Ketu and Shukra will be in the 12th place, the person will take sannyasam after his marriage. The Ketu and Surya both are in the 12th place, the person will become a sannyasi without marriage. And the Raja Yoga with moksha orientation, Dharma Lords, which is the Trikona 1, 5, 9, joined to the moksha house. Viparita Raja Yoga, this is an important thing which the Lords of 6, 8 and 12 in each other house for the spiritual strength through adversity. Now we are going to discuss about the role of houses in spiritual life. The 4th house, I already said, it's an inner peace and devotion. The 4th house state, emotional stability, the contentment, which means the santosha, home-based spirituality. The 5th house, the Purva Punya Sthana, indicates about the bhakti, the past life merit, mantra practice and the devotion. The 8th house, transformation and hidden wisdom. The 8th house indicate the spiritual breakthroughs, Christ, Tantra and ego death. And the 9th house, which is the Dharmasthanam and philosophy, it connection with Guru. The person will be a Vedantic person and he follows the higher Dharma. The 10th house, the Karma Yoga. The Karma Sthanam is 10th house. It indicates the spiritualized public service, teaching, healing and dharmic career. The 12th house is for liberation, which I already said, the moksha sthana and the samadhi dream, meditative states. Finally, the conclusion. The Vedic astrology, the Jyotisha, views a spiritual life as a scared potential, not a random event integrally reflected in the birth chart. The birth chart, the Janma Kundali, is seen as a karmic map revealing the soul, spiritual orientation, and latent evaluative potential. While all the planets influences life, Ketu, Shani, Guru and the Chandra will play key roles in awakening spiritual tendencies like wisdom and the devotion. Spiritual indicators in astrology like yogas and house placements do not ensure outcomes but rather indicate possibilities or the predispositions. Vedic astrology emphasizes that spiritual progress depends on free will, divine grace, which is anugraha, and the consistent spiritual effort, which we used to say sadhana. Astrological signs are not determinate commands but subtle guideposts pointing towards the dharma and self-realization. The ultimate aim is to use these insights for inner alignment, transformation, and the pursuit of moksha, the liberation. Based on these talks, we are going to see the chart about the sannyasa. A person wants to get sannyasa means we have to analyze the 12th place of that person, and second thing is the 8th place of that person, and the third thing is the 4th place of the person. So the mokshakaraka is Ketu. In astrology there is a rule, karako bhava nashaha or karako bhavaha nasti. The karakatva planet should not be in the same karaka, that is karako bhavanashaha. For example, Guru is a putra karaka should not be in a putra sthanam, which is the 5th place. The person will not get the children, or the getting children may be delayed. The Kalatra Karaka Shukra should not be in the Kalatra Sthana. The person's marriage life will be difficult. And here the one more thing is the Ayut Karaka Shani should be, if in the Ayut Sthana, the 8th place means the person is having the long lifespan. Okay, now here again Surya, the Pitru Karaka should not be in the Pitrusthana, 9th place. So Surya will cause the Pitru dosha, but the Karako Bhavanashaha, the rule will not applicable for the Ketu. The Ketu is a Mokshakaraka. Mokshakaraka is in a Mokshasthana. The person's life will be very spiritual. If the Shukra is being with the Ketu, the person will get sannyasam after his marriage. If Ketu and Guru, if Ketu and Surya are being in a same place, the person will get sannyasa before marriage. Here the sannyasatvam is the nature of sannyasatvam is the 3 types. One is the sannyasi means like Adi Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Shankaracharya, this type of sannyasam. And the second thing is marriage happens, but he became a sannyasi. And the third thing is marriage is not happen and life is become spiritual. I can give 3 examples. For the first example is Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya gets sannyasatvam before marriage, but the Ramanuja in Vaishnava, they are getting sannyasatvam after the marriage, which means the Shukra is playing the major role in the sannyasatvam after marriage. But the third thing, even though the person is not wearing the saffron dress, the kashaya vastram is not wearing, but marriage is not happen. It is also called a sannyasa yoga. The person will be as a spiritual life, but not wearing the kashaya vastram. So these are the aspects for the sannyasa yoga. And the example for the third aspect, we can say Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji, and there are so many leaders in India. They are working as a karma yogi. Marriage is not happen, but they are dedicatively working for the nation with the spiritual aspects. Thank you.